Hey guys, just was analyzing some of the forex pairs and then came across NZD USD. Looked like a decent setup to trade. Normally don't trade forex setups, I mean forex pairs, but of course this one just looked very clean, So let's just get into it. We've seen that NZD USD has been trending lower. If I have a look at the 4-hour time frame, this just continues to make lower lows and lower highs, lower lows and lower highs, right? And then continues lower. So it just makes sense for me to just look at trading into that same direction. There's one more thing that I looked at is um, this was a whole move on the like to the upside, and it was through this last previous lower high, I would say. I mean higher low, right? No, lower high, and then it never came into it. So on a daily time frame, it looks like if anything, it needs to at least come into this zone here in order to either go up or it breaks and then continues lower, whichever it is. And that's something that we don't know. But on the 2 hour time frame, very clearly, we've come into this inflection point where it had broken continuation, but then this is that inducement type of a move where it has taken out all this and this previous highs. So it looks like it may have what do you say, changed structure or changed direction, I must say, and then gone and induced into this inflection point, right? So which is why now we go on to the 15 minute where I can show you a little more clearly. So basis r marking, this is the inflection point. One second. This is the inflection point, right? So on the 15-minute time frame, we can clearly see that this high did not get into that zone, and then again it came into here. This might have looked like a really nice setup to people right here, and then for it to continue lower from here, because these were all highs that were what do you say, breached, for it to as an inducement point. Again, people who are a little more impatient may have tried to get in here. It also had like a break of structure or change in character, whatever they call it, right? And so now it just looks like on the 2 hour time frame, which I normally tend to trade on because it gives me ample amount of opportunities and also ample I mean it just fits the way I trade, because that's just the right kind, like the structure on the 2 hour and everything, it just feels right. The frequency of trades is quite good on the 2 hour, at least what I have noticed for the way I trade. So once it's in here, now all I'm waiting for is again I'm looking at fractals in here now. So number one would be that, so it's gone into this zone. I'm now looking to see what is the most bullish structure point, or like a bullish inflection point or a support, where if it were just a 15-minute time frame and I was just looking at a 15-minute time frame, where would the continuation come from? Now that would be this being a low and then this being a high, comes into this point and then should be continuing higher after taking this liquidity point, right? So now I'm just waiting for it to, so this is an alert that I have placed over here, the white dotted line that you can see. Now all I want is for this to break lower, come back in, give me an entry anywhere here, and then I'll just place a stop loss here, and let's just hope for the best, because I don't really know what will happen after that, right? None of us know. All we can do is follow our process, um, and that's the plan for NZD USD today. Just want to give a recap on what happened to BTC, that trade. So again, it's just got choppy, so let's just ignore all of it. And like like I shared earlier, this is where I shorted somewhere at 27.28, had a stop loss here, There's a beautiful move down here. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was me being, you know, a little more greedier than normal or what it was, but I did so well after doing so well for holding it throughout this period here. From here up until here, I held it for almost a whole day, right? And up until here, one day and so almost 27 hours I held it from here, like until there. And this happened when I was asleep. Well, since all these moves and my analysis of Bitcoin having to go lower, I did not put my what do you say, target order, like an exit order in my broker. What that goes and does is I had just moved it a little towards, what do you say, towards break even, a little better than break even. This was a beautiful 4 hour trade. Missed it completely. So I just closed it at, I mean, it just, when I woke up, it had just closed and closed out at break even. So that's a lesson. Don't be greedy. Take what the market has given you and move on. Again, this still hurts, like genuinely hurts, because this was one of the better trades, one of the bigger RR trades that I had got in the recent times. Normally around 2.5 is where I normally cut it off. 2.2, 2.3. This one was pretty good, but it's okay. Let's hope that NZD USD does the job for us, right? This is that plan that I've shared. Cool. Nice talking to you guys. Hope you're enjoying this series or whatever. Enjoying the videos, right? And if you do, comment what you like about it, what I can do better. If there's something else you would like me to incorporate in these, something that would help you all, that would be something I would enjoy to do. Some feedback would be great. Thank you so much.